Hey, welcome back to Wait Let Me Invest. I'm Zuko, and today we're diving into my March update of my Vanguard Stocks and Shares ISA portfolio. My total portfolio is currently valued at £29,911. I've added another £1,666 this month with an additional £490 to max out my ISA allowance for this year. My current personal rate of return is 42%, and my largest investment is still, or my largest holding is still the S&P 500 ETF, which is around £14,730. So let's switch over to the overall view. Performance tab, and you can see my investments have returned me around £3,475. That's since I started this. That since I started this account. You can see from the chart here, I've been religiously depositing, I've been religiously investing every single month. I've increased that amount right around here, I think. That's why you can see the chart change slightly. The upward trend has gone up slightly. But yeah, that's going to do me well in the future. Let's switch over to the calculations tab. As you can see, my current investments have gained around £3,260. I've also earned £3 from my cash that I have in the account from whatever that's left after I've invested my monthly deposits. My dividends, I've earned around £161, although that will go up, I think, at the end. That will go up at the end of April when the dividends for this quarter gets posted. And charges, I've been charged around £26. That's decent, £26. So yeah, let's jump over to my month by month. Let's jump over to the month by month tab. This is where it gets interesting because I thought December was my best month, but it was actually February. I earned, the market gained about £1,000. That's around 150 more, 120 more than what December did, which was amazing. That brought up my total returns to around £3,126. And then a further £300 this month as well, which has been doing good so far. See a lot of greens here, around 5. There's 3 reds here. We might see a red probably in April or May. I'm not too sure. It gets scary when it's always green. It's like a psychological thing. I'm not sure. It's like you're just anticipating the fall. Anyways, let's jump over to my investments tab. As you can see here, FTSE 100. That has a capital return of 4.6% or gross return of 7%, which is amazing. And then the S&P 500, which is my largest position, that's the best performing one out of all of this. As you can see, 52% in capital returns and 56% in gross returns. It translates to around £2,000. And then the FTSE All World ETF, that's gained about 22% or 20%. Which is amazing. I've sold this at a loss to FTSE Japan a while ago, a few years ago, I think a year or two ago. Whatever. And the Life Strategy 100 Equity Fund, that's gained about 32%. Again, amazing. Same thing with the Target Retirement Fund, that's gained slightly less than what I anticipated and what I wanted for it to return, but anyways, £24, I can live with that. Sorry, not £24, 24%, I can live with that. And I've also sold the US Equity Index one, so it's not worth talking about. So now on to my holdings. As you can see, the Life Strategy Fund, for the Life Strategy Equity Fund, it's currently rated at 14.45%. I'm happy with this. I want it to be roughly the same with the Target Retirement Fund, so around 15% for both. And then the FTSE 100 ETF that currently raised at 7.33%. I don't know if you remember, or if you're watching the videos, but in the previous videos, I did mention that I want to reduce this to around 5%, and what I've done to reduce that is to reduce the monthly amount that I invest in the FTSE 100. So I've reduced that, if I remember correctly, from I think 250 or 300 pounds to around 150 pounds, and I put whatever remainder into whatever I've taken out of that into the FTSE All World ETF and the S&P 500. So let's see, and then the FTSE All World ETF that currently weighs at around 14.64%, so around 15%. Same with these two, which is, yeah, I'm okay with that. And then the S&P 500, again, my largest holding, I've invested around £12,000, nearly £13,000 into that. Yeah, finally, let's jump into the Insights tab. This shows my investments by geographical location. No surprise that North America is where most of my investments have gone into. I mean, all the major companies are the S&P 500. Basically, top 10 investments, and then also the sector allocation. But more importantly, what it shows is the performance of my portfolio over the last 3 months. So I've contributed £5,496.35, and that's returned. I've gained around £1,749.30, which is a rate of return of 6.88%, which is sick. Now what I want to do is to quickly jump over to my investment tracker, which tracks all of my investments across multiple platforms. And so it shows that I've invested around 40,000, that's less than 40,000 pounds, so around 39,510 pounds, and that's currently valued at 86,836 pounds, which is a gain of 119%. And it's not sustainable, though. It's definitely going to go down over the years, which equals 47,326 pounds. I've also earned around 961 pounds from staking rewards, dividends, and cash interest. It's mostly from staking rewards because they have impressive returns on certain coins, and I've been lucky enough that the coins that I've invested in have performed extremely well. There's also a lot of good news around the crypto market. As you might have heard, Bitcoin's reached a new all-time high. And also the news with the ETF, we might see the same thing happening with Ethereum. Solana's been doing really well as well. So a lot of good news there. We might see that continue for a little longer, maybe. We might see that go in. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so I wouldn't really know. Just my best guess, which is usually wrong. And then, as you can see here, I've only invested around 10,756 pounds. That's currently valued at 56,609 pounds. Which is amazing. And last time I invested in this was on in May of last year, and it's probably shot up. I think in the last starting from when was this? I think in October. It started going up and up and up, and it just kept going up. I went down a bit, it dipped a bit, and in January, but then it's picked up again. So yeah, apart from that, Nothing much. I think this is not quite accurate. I think my trading 212 is a little lower than this. I think it's around 2,300 pounds. I think currently its value. So this is wrong. Let me just change that quickly. So I'm down 1% on that. That's fine. So yeah, you can see my Vanguard ISA. My return on investment, my cash and cash return on investment for this is 13.16%, which is pretty good. So yeah, monthly change, let's see this. Crypto, it's gone up 4.9%, around 4,500 pounds. Vanguard ISA, that's gone up by 9%. Again, this is including the money that I've invested. Yeah, the money that I've invested in my trading 212, it's gone down by what, 0.68%. Gain and loss, I guess just the same as this. My dividends, as you can see, crypto has a high return on investment, dividend return on investment, 7%, and Vanguard and trading 212 individual stocks, that's at 0.6 and 0.2 respectively. The cost of my portfolio, Vanguard ISA takes up most of it. As you can see, 66%, invested around £26,000, and then trading 212 around £2,000, and crypto around £10,000. So yeah, that's pretty much all of it. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next video. Take care. Peace out.